All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Making Magic Fishing. As you can see, I'm in my garage and it is a hoarded mess. I know. I am a pack rat. I am freaking messy, but I have good reasons. One reason it looks like this and why I'm in here is because our kitchen area got a leak. There was water damage, mold, everything's being torn out. Our countertops, our cabinets, everything's being torn out right now. So we got, hence, that's why we got, I'm just gonna get started. Drink of choice tonight is a Sharkinator. If you guys never tried one, it's an IPA, white IPA. It's not too high in alcohol content, but it's a little bit up there. Tastes really good, goes down just like a, I don't know, Bud Light, but a little more bang to your buck. Anyways, we're supposed to be talking about the highlights and the lowlights of 2020. So there's a lot to talk about. Um, I already got off subject. Yeah, everything's being torn out. All right. So there's a lot to talk about. We have freaking, I don't know, a lot of videos. The year was a long year. I work two jobs, 7 days a week, including my YouTube channel. I have two kids, so I guess that's the other reason why it's a mess. Cheers. That is so good. Anyways, sorry about that. Okay, so I got some notes. I'm gonna try and be organized. The first thing I just want to start off by saying is thank you. I made it to 300 subs. I believe, honestly, I believe that's a miracle. I don't even know how I've done it. It's it's beyond me. I'm at 300 and I think 10 right now, or 11. I don't know. It always fluctuates like 5 or 10 subs, so it's like throws me off. Anyways, I'm super grateful, super thankful, all you guys for supporting me, all you new subscribers, ongoing subscribers, Orange 22, Scumdog Fishing, give him the medal, baby. And man, Mr. Milliken, I got some new merch for Christmas. I sent a request saying that I wanted like a hoodie or maybe a hat. My mom got me two hats and two hoodies, so there you go, voila, representing. If it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't have made all these videos. I don't know why you had so much influence, other you and Josh, but you guys did. You guys had a lot of influence on me. It just, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to go in and sound too juicy and dumb, but anyways, second thing I want to say is my uncle Larry. Gonna get kind of deep here, but my uncle Larry, someone who was super. I never was super close with him, but when we seen each other, he was just like, it was like, family that just the. I don't even know how. I can't even do the honors of describing him all right now in this video because it would take all year long to describe all his freaking awesomeness, greatness, but all around badass individual, inside of work, outside of work, always joking around, always feel like, I can relate to him because he was such a serious but joking but serious but joking type person, if that makes any sense. Anyways, he gave me a rod, or no, my grandma. My grandma ended up with one of his fishing poles. You could tell he used it maybe one time because this guy, if you knew anything about him, he was a clean freak. Everything he owned was like spotless and wiped down and clean and immaculate. Every day, he, even if it had like a tiny bit of dust on it, he'd go out there and wipe like I don't know. I'm just anyways, I got a pole from him. I used it one time. I've used it actually a couple times, but I used it in that catfishing video. If you guys saw the catfishing video, why must the dog chase the cat? Nothing but the dog and me. Check out that video. It's kind of an interesting one. I left my lines out like I've seen on other YouTube channels. I left my lines out with very little drag. And The catfish took one of my lines. It happened to be my uncle's rod. Took one of my lines and got me lost and stuck in the bushes. I had to use the boat to go and like get it out. Long story short, it was an awesome video. Great memories. I was fighting the catfish, trying to get him unstuck from the weeds for probably like 10 minutes or something. I feel like he was right there with me the whole time, and it was pretty magical. Anyways, keep on going. My Uncle Dan. My Uncle Dan is another one of my uncles on my mom's side. My mom is the only sister of 4 brothers, I think. Uncle Dan, Uncle Larry, Uncle Corey, Uncle Brian. Yeah. She was the oldest. My Uncle Larry was the second oldest. He's not with us anymore. My Uncle Dan was second to the last. So anyways, my Uncle Dan is another great person. He's the one who gave me the Bayliner boat you guys have probably seen. It went into the shop. Excuse me, it was supposed to get fixed, never got fixed right. It was supposed to get fixed to where we can turn the key and start it and go. I got it back from the shop that we took it to in Ventura. It had too much oil. They changed. I took it to a guy around here, that Mr. Lundy's Landing. Shout out to you, Lundy's. You're awesome. You're the man. You're the shit. You fix the boat motors like a freaking badass. But anyways, I'm taking the boat Bayliner back over there. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but we're gonna get that thing running this next year, I hope. Fingers crossed. We're gonna put it in the water. We're gonna make some badass magical memories, family and fishing. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Anyways, I got to keep going with this. The family camping trip, that was awesome. We were supposed to do one more. It got messed up because of COVID. They shut down the campsites. We were supposed to go on a family charter boat trip. I bought me and my dad a ticket, and then I said, you know what? Hell with it. I'm going to buy my girlfriend a ticket, her sister, and her sister's husband or boyfriend. We're, we never get to do anything. Everybody's always busy and stuff. So I said, you know what? Hell with it. I'm going to buy everybody a ticket. It's going to be the end of the year fishing charter trip. And I know that Mark, my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend, husband, fiance type deal. I know he likes to fish. He said he likes to fish. I've never gone with him. I like to call him Mark, the West Coast Zark, because him and Zark resemble each other, but I've never got to introduce him on my channel like that, even though people say it's kind of rude or messed up, but it's like, man, I'm just being myself. I don't mean any offense. I'm being silly, and they resemble each other, so I'm sorry. Anyways, long story short, I was supposed to take him out. That got canceled because the waves and everything got rough, and yeah, shit sucks. But believe it or not, I'm counting on doing this trip this coming year. The saltwater season opens, I think, March or July. I forget exactly which one, but we're going to be back on it. I'm going to get everybody tickets again. Stay tuned for that. That one's going to be awesome. That's going to be an awesome trip. I'm hoping to go on some more camping trips, hoping to get Mr. Caden, Aria, Coraline, all the fam on some fish. In the Bayliner, hopefully we can go and everybody can be on the boat and we can have some freaking awesome memories, go catch some bunch of bluegill or something, and everybody can be laughing and having a good old time. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay. Another highlight thing that I got to talk about is the saltwater fishing. The saltwater fishing for me was freaking awesome. I grinded so hard this year. I was, getting called in on a day that I was supposed to be off all day, and I've already been working every day, 2 jobs. And so I went from, I got this one day where I got called into work. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the right thing here. I'm gonna return the call. I'm gonna let them know I'm gonna go to work, because I know that's what they're calling for. Sure enough, return the call, let them know I'm going to work. Excuse me, I already had the boat in the water, launched the boat, paid $20 to launch the boat. So I go and fish for like 3 hours or 3.5, 4 hours. I get lucky enough, and boom, I catch a cabezon at the rock wall. I mean, it's been done before, I'm sure, but that was it's pretty magical if you ask me. But anyways, that was super sick. Fishing, all the times that I went out there, I don't know how many times it was, but it was a good amount of times, and I did freaking all solo.
On my Nintendo Switch, it has YouTube, and now my mom's signing in.
Right on. Heck yeah.
I downloaded it.
All
You
right.
know, some of the games cost money and some of them don't.
Well, we'll figure that out.
And I got the Racing Mario and like a Mario game where like this red wine tries to get you, but you got one. And there's what Bowser and other bad guys trying to get you. And when you get to end, there's Bowser, and you got to battle and to get Princess Peach.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, doo-doo. I love you. Can I get a puff?
Pass.
All right. My son's, he's the best, man. Anyways, so I don't know where I was. Something about the saltwater and all the trips I went on this last year. I lucked out quite a few of them. A few of them it took a little learning curve, but I didn't really get skunked that much. It's crazy. I don't know. I got really lucky. I studied the satellite areas. I studied where people were going in their bigger boats, and I made sure it was flat and calm, and I, gunned it out there and just started bouncing around and in this area where all these bigger boats were, and they were I don't know. Yeah, they were catching them. A couple boats I got close enough to, and man, they freaking had reds. This one boat I remember, and I saw them out there. These two guys, I saw them out there in the same freaking Boston Whaler type boat, badass little boat, but center console, little freaking, I don't know. Anyways, there was two guys. I saw them out there a few times. They had, every single time I saw them with freaking big, good sized red vermilion rock cod, and they had their limits almost really close to it. Anyways, super jacked on all that. The saltwater times, they're so freaking awesome. Let's see, the lean cods that I got, fishing with my son in the ocean, that's gonna go down in history. I'm always gonna remember that one. Him at that age, with that boat, just me and at my point in my YouTube earliest on. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this channel, but if I make it one day, it's gonna be so freaking cool to look back on these memories. That's all I have to say about that. What else do we got? The ling cod videos, the times I caught those ling cods. I know ling cods aren't super special if you're a saltwater guy and you're used to catching them and seeing them and all that stuff, but I'm sorry though. Those fish are super freaking cool. And it's super freaking cool to be out there by yourself and just catching one, seeing one. Like, I don't know. I wasn't catching them very much. I don't know if it was late in the season. A lot of them were being caught, and a lot of them, they're scarce now. But anyways, so what else do we got going? I met the Hook to Cook guys. One of the local dudes. He has a Facebook group. If you guys want to check it out, Hook to Cook. He's got his YouTube channel. I remember when I first came across him, he had like, I want to say 5, 6, 7,000 subs, and then I saw him hit 8, and then I think he's at like 9, almost 10 now, 10,000 subs. So he's not, he doesn't push content like crazy. He's a busy guy. I'm pretty sure he's got his own things going on in his life, I'm sure, but he's not like somebody like a Milliken or or just somewhere back east. Everyone back east, it seems like they're just pushing content out like crazy. I'm so jealous. Anyways, so, but let it be known, I only have 2 lakes that are remotely close to me. Anywhere else, I gotta freaking go on and take a risk of like taking a day off or spending the night or something else. It's like I have 2 lakes that are close to me. I do have the big old ocean, but that's shut down right now. You can still go surf fish and perch and stuff, but you know, it's a big hit and miss. And what if I go out there on my day off and I don't get content? And, it starts eating at me. Anyways, so I had my baby. My baby Dustin. He is awesome. When he first came out, I wasn't ready. I was trying to fish every weekend still. I you know, spent as much time as I could with him right away. Took like 3 weeks off when he first came out, and then after that I like took 3 weeks back on, and I was like trying to keep up with content, keep pushing it out. I don't know, I've been on this thing where like I want to get as much content out as I can. I want to get as much content out as I can, and you know, as I don't know how to describe this, but I want to give this YouTube thing a shot right here, right now, in the present. I don't want to lag it and wait and wonder. I want to keep doing the best I can with what I got and just see what happens. It's my YouTube channel is slowly growing. I don't get to have a best friend as Milliken or a best friend as, you know, or just somebody who's, you know, has a bunch of subs. I don't have anybody to be like, hey, you know, come check out so and so. It's like I'm doing all this like just trying to like meet new YouTube channels and subbing to them and commenting and giving them support and hoping they return it. Like that's all I have. So I don't have anybody to like that's really shined any light on me to get me to like 1,000 at least, and make me feel like, hey, I'm probably maybe most likely gonna, you know, make it or something. I don't know. I wish I had that. Anyways, the boat accident. I got into the boat. I lost my first Magic Maker that I made I had a lot of good memories on it. The first little aluminum boat, if you guys remember that was probably one of my lowlights. I didn't tie it down well enough, but in my defense, that boat leaked like crazy. It wasn't on the right trailer. It should have been. It didn't have a hook for it because my dad broke the hook off a long time ago, and just it was left at that. So I was doing the best with what I had, and what I had was, you know, trash where it should be right now. And I should never have been even using that boat. It wasn't even safe. I was scooping water out of it every 5 minutes, and it was filling up dramatically. Scared. I was 3 miles, or not even, no, I never went 3 miles out, but I did go a mile out to the green buoy, so that was pretty freaking crazy. And
somebody caught a fish this big. Look, it's gonna show a fish. Somebody catching a fish this big.
We're departing with the Goliath crew for battle. Here we go!
that is awesome. Hey, let me pause this though, and let me finish this real quick. Pause it. I want to see it in a minute, okay? I'm almost done. All right, you guys. I gotta wrap this up. All I gotta say is 2020 has been, you know, like junk, but it has also been one of the best years of my life because I know by making all these videos, I have made every single one of my family members, I've made their head spin. I've probably made my grandparents who are dead, they're doing somersaults in their grave right now. I don't know, I'm kind of a little outspoken, but honestly, I'm real, I'm to the point, and I'm serious when I say what I said. Like, I've changed my life around, and I don't know, who knows, maybe if, I don't know, I don't know where I'm going with everything. All I can say is 2020 had its ups, had its downs. I'm changed my life around, and it's for the better. I couldn't be any more thankful for my job. I couldn't be any more thankful to have 2 jobs still and be working 2 jobs, to have 2 kids, and to be trying to do this YouTube. Like, I couldn't be more thankful that I have to try so hard to maybe get like where all these other successful YouTubers are. I am busting my you-know-whats to get there. And to say that I'm not is like, you know, I do have a lot of fine-tuning I need to do. I want to incorporate how-tos. I want to be more organized on my videos. I want to be able to just teach you guys things along the way, not just, you know, do everything. And
These guys are friends with Josh Pig Patrol.
those guys are?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Like here they just said that.
You said pig?
What's happening here?
Yeah.
Ty's rod is connected to his belt.
Patrol.
So if that
All
fish
right,
pulls
well,
him in, it's pulling him straight.
all in all, I'm thankful for 2020, even though it sucked, and it still sucks, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any better anytime soon.
Might be the winner.
But for now, I'm gonna wrap this video up. We're watching some giant Goliath grouper, and I never had a YouTube or anything to show, you know, like if I was watching fishing, it was early in the morning and it was for like one episode and then it would be turned off because that's all they played fishing back in the day where I lived. Oh, excuse me, and we hardly had cable growing up, so. But I loved it. Every time I saw a fish being caught and I was a little guy like Cody here, I was so excited. Or if my dad was like, hey, come here, come here. And it'd be showing like a commercial of some fishing, I would like see it for a second and be like, you know, oh man. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. Like, comment, and subscribe for me. I really, really appreciate it, and I will get back to you guys. Until next time, go out there and don't forget to give him the medal, Mr. Scumdog. That's for you, baby. Anybody who hasn't checked out Scumdog Fishing, go over there and subscribe for me. I'd really appreciate it. He's been following me, commenting on my videos, giving me support for a while now. And sometimes I forget to follow him because I don't get notifications because I guess his little notification bell's not turned on. But until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Go out there, make some magic happen. Hit the camera.
How get it out? Fast, fast.
Where?
How? It hurts taking it out. There.
No.
One win a year, guy. Is this the day? The 2020 win is it?
I got one.
I would argue in a championship like this, you're not supposed to choose the fish. The fish is choosing you. I've been over here.
All right, till next time, go out there, make some magic happen.